So hello and welcome to today's short video, where today I'm going to show you all the gaming references in Bully. Now some of these you may know, some of these you may not, but either way, let's cut the crap and get on with it. Now in free mode, if you find the character Ray Hughes, stay near him and sometimes he can actually be heard saying the following quote.
They say that kids imitate characters in video games, but I have yet to become a mustached plumber.
Now this is actually a 2-for-1 reference, as he's referencing a lot of controversies that Rockstar Games have had in the past, regarding allegations that games like Grand Theft Auto, Manhunt and Bully inspire children to commit murders and other crimes, which were claims by former Florida attorney Jack Thompson and many other activists, as well as being a direct reference to Nintendo's mascot Super Mario, who, as we all know, is a plumber with a mustache. Like every other free-roaming Rockstar game, Bully has collectibles for you to find scattered throughout the map, and one of the collectibles Jimmy can find are Grottos and Gremlins cards. Now Grottos and Gremlins is mentioned quite a bit in Bully, mostly by the nerds.
Jimmy, listen! Some ruffians took it upon themselves to steal my Grottos and Gremlins character sheets and won't return them.
And while we don't see any actual game being played, it's heavily implied that this is a direct reference to the tabletop RPG Dungeons and Dragons. If you find a G&G card but don't pick it up, instead zoom in on the card with your slingshot or your camera, you may notice the design of the cards are very similar to that of Magic the Gathering, which is also a card game. Inside Happy Box Asylum, which is unlocked in Chapter 4, if you decide to enter the asylum and head for the lounge area, look around on the walls for a drawing. You'll see a crudely drawn cartoonish picture of a pig with the word Piggy written on it. This is probably a reference to Pigsy, an antagonist from Manhunt, which was released back in 2003. Now across the opposite end of the room, near the B block, we can see another painting. This one of a pink rabbit with a white belly, which is the opposite colour scheme of another Manhunt antagonist, which is fittingly called White Rabbit, who in Manhunt wears a white rabbit outfit with a pink belly. Despite not being related to the Grand Theft Auto series in any way, there are a few vehicles from Grand Theft Auto that outright appear in Bully. Now the first two are seen whenever the player attends shop class, where you can spot the Regina, which first appeared in GTA Vice City, and Stallion, which has been making regular appearances in the GTA games, first appearing in GTA 1 and appearing in nearly every GTA game since. Now if you head to Blue Skies Industrial Park and go to this place on the map, you can find a truck which actually shares a similar design with the Yankee, which is only seen here and not driving about. Now the Yankee first appeared in GTA 3 and has appeared in every single GTA game since. Now in Bully, one of the things you can do in free mode is play on the in-game arcade machines, and one of the games Jimmy can play is Consumo, which is also the arcade minigame used in Nerd Challenge. Anyway, the soundtrack used for Consumo seems to take some inspiration from the 1991 Neo Geo game Fatal Fury King of Fighters, as some parts of the Consumo soundtrack sound very similar to that of character Tung Fu Ru's theme, which is one of the playable characters from Fatal Fury. Now as quite a lot of Bully's soundtrack does use samples and is heavily inspired by other music, this definitely does not seem to be an accident. Now another one of the minigames you can play in Bully is Future Street Racer, and this minigame seems to be a direct reference to the WipEout series, such as the setting, as both Bully's Future Street Racer and WipEout are both futuristic racers and they both feature similar style of gameplay, such as blowing up other racers using missiles and that. Now the acronym of Future Street Racer is FSR, which may also be a reference to one of the teams in WipEout, which is the Federal European Industrial Science and Research, which is often abbreviated as FEISAR. Now on the title screen in the minigame, we can see it says Rockstar 1995. Now while nothing actually happened with Rockstar in 1995, this is actually a direct reference to the year WipEout was released. Now obviously it wasn't released by Rockstar, but rather by Psygnosis, who actually worked alongside Rockstar Games back when they were known as DMA Design on the Lemmings game, where they actually ported it to the 3DO interactive multiplayer console and the Amstrad CPC. So it seems Rockstar were very fond of WipEout and Psygnosis for this entire minigame to be one massive tribute. In traditional Rockstar Games fashion, Rockstar decided to reference themselves. In Bullwith Town and Old Bullwith Vale, the player can find 2 stores called Easy Drugs. Now the logo for Easy Drugs, however, is just a classic Rockstar Games logo. Now, as mentioned earlier in the video, a second Rockstar Games mention can be found in the arcade machine for Future Street Racer, where on the main menu we can see it says Rockstar 1995. So those are all the gaming references I could find in Bully. Now, I know that some of you may say that Edgar Munson has a tattoo which resembles the Valkyrie logo from Max Payne, however I personally couldn't see the resemblance in it, so yeah. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more Bully content, you know, all that good stuff. So yeah, I hope to see you all at the next video.